drive-by retribution
I
to
know,
secure the
right?
litho.
Yep, and OP, not really in a good position here, Arashi, but he's totally aware that might be Malaysia don't want to give a lot of space for him to farm, right? So he needs to play a little bit patient here for OP until he gets to the level number 4, or maybe even the first turret in the top lane.
Look
But
at
boom.
both teams just contesting the gold buff, but Yums is forced to use his flicker as the pressure in the early game is just so much. Mathilda, Joy, Leomord, these are all top-tier heroes in the hands of top-tier players. The Malaysians need to respect it, but look at Momo here, trading hits against OP, but the backup is here for both these teams. Fortunately for Momo, Yums is still in the picture, so they can't really just engage recklessly.
And OP, I know Bruno passive is giving a critical, right? Oh, but the really nice stall coming from Yams. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane,
Lutu is very, very low, and Chiku almost takes him out. Formaze actually goes for the play, takes away his life. But look at Moon, he's getting jumped around. He's kiting away with the sprint, but it won't be enough. But Formaze doing Formaze things with a double kill, going for more. He is trying to actually excel in his 1v2 confrontation. The Petrify Furious Dive combo comes in, and unfortunately, he is taken down. Yums will be trying to trade it back, but Boom will be able to survive as Chiku, in the midst of everything, yoinks away that turtle.
yeah, and look at that. Now Cambodia, they're having a lot of pressure in the bottom lane, especially, right? Because Momo still able to have a 1v1 situation as well with OP in the top lane. So there's no an urgent rotation that Malaysia has to do.
Ooh, that's an I'm offended. A follow-up with some damage from Moon, but he is so vulnerable right here, being dashed away. Look at that damage. The World Manipulation will buy a bit more time with that shielding, but it won't be enough as Yums is the next target. But look at that. What is this hero, man? Deja is just out of control right now. Chiku finally makes his way up there, but it will be too late. 2 members down off the back of this Joy, just out of control.
This is what I say, right? For Joy, you try to take a risk by letting Joy, and it's gonna be a dangerous situation for Malaysia.
Circling Eagle has been used, and now Momo is still the main target, but he will be surviving for not long.
Oh
But the
my
Amapata is
God.
being used, and the Malaysians are trying to strike back. But look at Deja, man. How is Malaysia supposed to catch him? Someone needs to stop this man. This is illegal.
Absolutely, yeah, I agree with that, because once you know that there's a Joy available to be picked by your opponent here, you already have to, prepare for the worst here. You don't have Min Sitar, you only have a Ruby, but the problem is Ruby with the I'm offended won't be enough unless Malaysia, they took Formace, go to join the team fight here. I think it will be maybe more effective for Malaysia here, because once the I'm offended being used by Yums, they still have the River Fighter to stun this Deja.
Deja back at it again with them dashes, but Chiku guys will be able to secure his purple buff. And I think the positioning, right, the formation from the Malaysians need to be revised a bit, because Moon has been caught again and again, but Chiku, at every point, he can just roll and start engaging with that shield unity. The turtle is up right now, and both teams are going for it. As we mentioned, if everything goes front to back, certainly Malaysia has a chance. But the Black Dragon form, along with everything, Chiku actually gets the steal still. But look at Deja all the way in the back. Moon is zoned away, and the Malaysians are split in 2. But the Cambodians cannot capitalize, and Chiku, he gets it done.
Wow! Chiku, finally! Even though he got the 3 assists, I think it's
hang
enough
on.
for the early.
I guess very low with the I'm offended. But Deja 1v3, he doesn't even care. Momo gets taken out. He's
Oh my
unstoppable,
God.
literally. And that is Cambodia, just not respecting the Malaysian potential at all. Circling Eagle is popped right here again.
Oh my
Yums is
God.
alone. Moon will try and actually
Look at
do
this
some
Joy.
crowd control. But look at Joy, not even taken low in the middle of all this. And Chico will not be able to protect his top side turret. He will be jumped on right here. Very, very tanky, dropping the Prickle's Poisons to do a bit of damage, but he will be taken out as well. The power in the early game by the Cambodians, absolutely insane.
And especially, they bring this Matilda, right? So the additional shield and also how the guiding wind work perfectly for Cambodia, it makes them very, very confident in all the skirmish and team fight that Joy has, right? The electrifying beats, it's immune all of the CC that actually Malaysia have. So the I'm offended from Yams or maybe slow effect from Moon, it won't affect this Joy at all, right?
They require damage. Maybe
And
damage is the only crowd control that can work.
Yeah, and he also has the additional movement speed from that electrifying beats. And it's when you meet Cambodia, please just ban this joy.
I mean, in general, I think this joy is just so obnoxious and there's no real easy solution. Not yet, at least. But Formis now has the Bloodlust Axe, so he has a lot more sustain. Chiku actually has the Blade Armor, so gonna be a bit more tanky. But look at Deja. He's just so... He doesn't really have any care in how he positions and how he moves. He just goes in and out, and it doesn't matter. There's nothing Malaysia can do until maybe later on the damage coming in from Momo can maybe burst him down. The turtle is now spawning and both teams are looking for it. Malaysia was able to steal it before, but now Cambodia has a lot more control. They might just go and try and take Chiku out before trying to secure the turtle though. Retribution battle being won by Chiku yet again, but look at the dive. Cambodia is all over the back line. The Petrify hits two people. Chiku, but he gets taken out. The knockup now takes out Yums, and Cambodians actually are falling back. That's some DPS coming in from Chiku and Moon.
Yes, but Boom is gonna be the threat for Malaysia. Meanwhile, Momo is just focusing to get the objective in the top lane as soon as possible. And did you realize, Arashi, Deja, he brings the Vengeance spell. So he will have more damage, deals 50 points damage here, plus 25% of the damage as magic damage to the enemy.
So extra damage, and we talked about this. He is so mobile, and
Yes.
he has so much damage. There's no real requirement, and of course the damage reduction.
Yeah.
We said that the only real counter right now, the only real crowd control might be death, might be just damage and burst damage. So with the Vengeance, that just counters that option as well. So it's a very intelligent choice by Deja on the side of Cambodia.
Yeah. He got the speed, he got the magic damage here, he got the magic reduction from the Vengeance. I think it's enough for Deja. This is what are you looking at, Arashi? You are looking for the answer, right? Why he's very, very strong because of the spell as well.
Well, but he won't be in the bot side, and Boom will get ganked. And the Malaysians will take away a turret, but look at Deja already on the way on a mission. Unfortunately, though, it will be a bit too late as Chiku goes in. He actually doesn't really care, walks around, and the crowd control, the poke damage. You can see the itemization, the power spikes for the Malaysians is starting to come through. And if the game goes long enough, it might be dangerous as Momo. You cannot stand alone, and I guess it's a tough situation because even if you try and babysit and guard Momo against this Joy, it's almost pointless.
I know, exactly, Arashi. I agree with that. But
Unreal.
an unlegendary for Deja, it means that
He's 8-0, Momo-chan.
this is why, maybe, like you said earlier, Arashi, this Joy, maybe we haven't found the counter yet, right? Okay, maybe if you talk about Minsitar, it's not easy to use Minsitar as well because it has a little movement speed here. But as the
Ooh.
fight comes in the Lord Pit, Archie,
Chiku goes in for more plays, but Yums is also trying to do a lot of crowd control.
Lord?
Chiku will be too low to attempt to steal. The Black
Lord?
Dragon form has been used, and Chiku will not be there to steal that
Oh!
Lord. Lord is taken by OP, but it's still all right. The Malaysians are trying to get compensation. Lutu will be the only one they can take out. It's a 2-for-1, and they have lost the Lord to Cambodia. Malaysia need to try and make something happen.
yeah, because as we've seen for the replay here, Chiku, he comes in with the Baxia Shield unity, try to break everyone, actually, especially the frontliner of Cambodia, right? But the problem is, once the Black Dragon form pop up coming from Malaysia, the thing is they don't have enough damage to follow up Chiku and also Boom here, because Boom he wants to take someone at the backline, especially it's Moon Red and also Momo. So the problem is once the Black Dragon form pops up from Cambodia, Malaysia, they have to back off a little bit here. They don't want to take off they want to force the team fight because they know the Furious Death can knock them out.
Now the Cambodians are going for the turret, but the Malaysians are able to actually stave off that aggression, losing relatively low amounts of turret HP. And for the most part, the Cambodians did not go for the 3-wave push at the same time. So I think they missed out on a lot of utility using the empowered minion waves. But right now, the Malaysians are still on the back foot for sure. They lose a turret despite all that, but the middle turret, one of the more important ones, is still standing. Not for long though, as I think the Cambodians will try and do something.
Yeah. And what will they do actually, especially for Malaysia, right? Because now Cambodia, look at that, boom, with the black dragon form trying to eat Momos down
Oh,
in
the
the
petrify
petrify.
though. Momo gets taken low and he gets taken out. Lutu will be the one picking up that kill, but now the Malaysian trying to strike back. Look at Formace doing damage, but
Deja!
look at Deja!
Deja!
In and out, in and out.
Oh
Look at the
my God!
regeneration. That is unreal. He is legendary right now with 9 kills. And what is that? He is regenerating so much. There's no chance for Malaysia to strike back. 3 members down. It's a 3 for 2, but it's just looking very bleak
It
for Malaysia. Where is the counterplay?
It reminds me of France yesterday. Did you remember?
Right, the amount of sustain is insane.
The lifesteal, and look at to the replay just now. The team fight actually is already, been set up by Cambodia, right? With the black dragon family coming from Boom. Boom was down, but the thing is, Momo down at the first line here. So when Deja comes with the electrifying bits and also the rhythm of joy, no one can stop him down because all of the ability is already being used when they want to shut down Boom with the black dragon form.
He goes in and he regenerates HP instead of losing it. What is going on? That can't be legal, man.
And especially they bring this Matilda, right? So it's easy for Cambodia to just go in and go out whenever they want.
The
They can
utility.
try, yeah, they can try to avoid the team fight from Malaysia.
Oh, big combo here with the Nibiru's Passion. That will be Boom taken out. That's already a very solid pick, but the Malaysians need to be very careful. Joy, Deja on that Joy is just way too strong right now, but they can have advantage here in numbers when they're trying to contest for this next Lord. Formace and Moon already trying to deal some damage, deal some poke damage, but the Lord will be taken very low. It will be secured by Chiku, but the Cambodians want blood. They go in and Momo gets taken out almost instantly, and Deja is not done just yet. Chiku is the next target. The real manipulation is popped up, but it won't even matter. Formace tries to make a play happen on the backside. He does a lot of damage, but it won't be enough. Right now, he's not done. But I think Deja goes in for a big flank here. Very, very interesting. Unfortunately, without any waves, it won't be enough just yet. Malaysia needs some damage items. Deja cannot keep getting away with this.
I know, the dominance S won't work anymore, I think, for Malaysia. But look at that, another team fight, Arishi.
Yungs with the I'm offended, it won't be enough. He is getting jumped on by both Boom as well as Deja.
What?
That is Deja, legendary, and he is still not waiting. Boom will take away Moon's life as well. Formace is the only one that's durable enough to survive in these situations, but the Cambodians just keep ignoring him. They're just walking away.
I know, right? And now the Lord is matching down into the top lane. It's gonna be a distraction for Cambodia. They have to clear this Lord first before if they want to continue to join. But look at the electrifying bits pop up from DJ trying to shoo Formace away. Don't disturb Cambodia because they want to clear the Lord as soon as possible. Once after that, they're going to reset it again and they're going back into the business, Archie.
It's so difficult for Malaysia right now because even if they secure
It
the
is,
Lord,
it is,
look
yeah.
at how easily it's cleared, how easily it's dealt with. They have no chance to even walk with that Lord.
Look at the item, okay? He has, the first item is Genius one. It means he already has the magic penetration since in the beginning. And now with the Genius one that has burn effect, right?
Oof.
It's make his painful and oh my god, 35% magic damage from the Holy Crystal is being done. It's done for DJ. So it's, I don't know what will Malaysia do because I think with all of the magic defense coming from Malaysia, it's still one enough. You know, with the Athena Seal, the Radiant Armor, and also maybe they need an Oracle as well because they need this lifesteal from Malaysia at least to stay for the team fight here.
Speaking of the glowing wand though, Moon has one as well. So the power spikes is coming up for the Malaysians. We are at 15 minutes. You can consider this slightly towards the late game. And with enough damage, Deja needs to be more and more careful in how he wants to approach these fights. So maybe they can be a mistake that the Malaysians can take advantage of. Right now, surprisingly, the Malaysians are the one with a bit of control.
And the problem is, it's not only Deja the problem though.
Yes, Lutu, Boom,
OP.
OP. So
Right.
magic and physical as well, Momo-chan. A good mix of items that you need to survive from this damage.
There are so many targets for Malaysia to be, to be maybe focused. They have to choose which one they have to prior to be taken down here. Is it gonna be Deja or is it gonna be OP who has a perfect positioning until now, right? And the next Lord is gonna be the answer for both of the teams. 1-for-1 Lord, and now it's gonna be the third Lord in our 5 minutes sorry, 15 minutes a game. And now Malaysia, they have to do some pick off. They have to at least take down one member before they start the big fight, 5 versus 5 with Cambodia.
Well, they have to get a pick off and on the right target as well, because they can't just go and get any kind of pick off. And right now, they are the ones being zoned away. Formace is coming in. He has the items available to go in. Black Dragon form has been used by Boom towards that back line. And look at Deja just wreaking havoc. And while that's
my God.
happening, Chiku as well as Formace
Oh
are trying
no.
so hard, but the back line is being absolutely decimated. Deja with the recalls, just disrespecting. Formace, despite his best efforts, will not be able to make anything happen. That's
Oh
a 3
no.
4-0 for the side of Cambodia, and it's looking like the beginning of the end. Yums and Momo trying their best to try and do something, but it won't be enough. Yums taken very low. That is the first turret. And Cambodia on a steam train, not trying to stop at all, going in for the base turret. Will they
Oh my
continue
God.
with a minimal amount of minions? The death timers are still so long. 8 more seconds until Moon is on the base. And look at that. Momo goes in. Jumps, tries to stop the minion wave, but it won't be enough. That will be Cambodia, upsetting the majority of the caster predictions. The caster curse strikes again. Cambodia, you guys got it done.
Oh my God, 2-1 against Malaysia.